Good day everyone. Our topic for today is all about sum of arithmetic series. But before that, don't forget to subscribe and share this video to your classmates and friends and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section. And finally, please don't skip these ads or the ads in this video. Thanks! And now, let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about sum of the arithmetic series. Sum of the arithmetic series. Write the first three terms and the last two terms of the following arithmetic series. So the first three terms is 71, 69, and 67. And the last two terms is negative 25 and negative 24. Since our p is equal to 1, which is we will just change it into 1, and it has a 50, or yeah, it has a 50 terms, the last 50 terms. So if we're looking for the first three terms of this equation, okay, so ang una nating gagamitin is 1, 2, and 3. So 1 muna. So if we will change 1 this p, so 2 times 1 is 2, and then 73 minus 2 is 71. So that's the first term. Kung gagawin naman natin siyang 2, that's negative 2 times 2, that's negative 4, and 73 minus 4 is equal to 69. So that's the second term. And the last term is 3. So gagawin natin 3 ito. So this will become negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And 73 minus 6 is 67. Okay? And so on. Now we're looking for the last two terms in this arithmetic sequence. So for the last two terms, ang last two terms natin ay 50 and 49. So we have 49 and 50. Those are the last nth term, okay, that we have. So for 49, kung papalitan natin ng 49 ng p, that will become 2 times 49, so 98. Meaning to say, 73 minus 98, tama ba ako? 73 minus 98 is equal to negative 25. Tama. So the answer is negative 25. Okay, because negative 98 is bigger than 73 and the sign of 98 is negative. That's why we will just copy the sign of the bigger number. And finally for this, it's negative 27. Okay? So, what is the sum of this series? Ano ngayon yung sum niyan? So, kung meron tayong hanggang 50 nth term, meron tayong nth term na hanggang 50 lamang, no? So, meron akong video dito sa aking channel na kung saan pinag-aralan natin doon yung pagkuha ng nth term. So, dito sa video na to is more on sum of the series. So, kung meron tayong nth term na 50, from 1 to 50 terms, ano yung kanilang addition or sum? Okay? So, yun ang ating pag-aaralan ngayon. So, in general, we can use this one as S equals N quantity A sub 1 plus A sub 2 over 2. Okay? Where S is the sum, N is the number of terms, A sub 1 is the first term, A sub N is the last term. So, first term to last term. The number of terms will be the total number. Okay, the total number of terms that we're talking about. So, find the sum of the terms of this arithmetic series. Ito yung arithmetic natin. Okay, so we have another arithmetic series. Okay? So, pwede mong balikan yung video para kunin yung sum nung pinakita ko kanina. So, pwede din naman. So, for this one, ito yung arithmetic series natin. Ang k natin is equal to 1 hanggang 35 terms lang sila. Ano ang first term natin muna? Kasi ang kailangan natin sa ating arithmetic sequence ay a, and given na siya 35, a sub 1 na lang at saka a sub 2. So, ang first term natin ay a sub n, I'm sorry. So, n is 35, tama? So, ang ating a sub 1 is 1. Because ito yan, the k is equal to 1. Depende kasi sa K yan kung ano ang ating first term. Okay? So, maaaring kung 2 yan, yun yung next first term natin. Napapalitan natin ng 2. So, ang ating K is equal to 1. So, 3 times 1 is 3. So, negative 29 plus 3 is negative 26. Okay? So, that will be our A sub 1. Ayan. So, may nakasulat na. And then the n is 35. So, A sub 35 is 76. So, let's check. So, kung papalitan natin yung K ng 35, that's the last number, right? The first and the last number. Kung papalitan natin ng K, si K ng 35, that will be 35 times 3 and that's 105. So, that's positive 105 na ima-minus natin sa 29 kasi we have 29, right? So, the answer is positive 76. Okay? Kasi mas mataas ang numero ng 105 kisa sa 29 at ang sign ng 105 ay positive. That's why our answer is positive 76. And then we will just substitute all the given to our formula. So we will be having this one. So negative 26 plus 76. What's the answer? So we have negative 26 plus 76 is equal to 50 times 35. And then, divide mo siya ng, ulitin natin, 76 minus 26. Tapos, multiply natin siya ng 35. And then, i-divide natin siya ng 2. So, parang chine-check lang natin kung tama yung nasa PowerPoint. So, ang answer natin ay 875. Yun ba yung nakuha nyo? So, kung pareho tayo, ibig sabihin, you've got the correct answer. Okay? Now, find the sum of the terms of this arithmetic series. So, we have this arithmetic series from 151 to negative 5. Again, we have this formula and what term is negative 5. Okay? So, hindi pa natin alam kung ano yung term ng negative, ano yung pang-ilan to. Okay? Kasi, hindi pa natin alam kung ano ang ating n. Given na yung a sub 1 kasi, that's 151. Given na yung a sub n, that's negative 5. Hindi pa natin alam kung ano yung n. So, using the formula, in the nth term of the arithmetic sequence, ito yung formula natin, doon sa ating previous video, we have a sub n, which is the last term, which is negative 5, a sub 1, which is our first term, plus n minus 1 times d. Ang difference nila, kung titignan natin, mag-start tayo dito, lahat yan, mag-start lagi sa second value. So, 147 minus negative 151, that's negative 4. 143 minus 147 is negative 4. 139 minus 143 is negative 4. So, the difference is negative 4. Okay? So, ililipat muna natin si 151, that's negative 151. And negative 151 minus 5, that's equal to negative 156, right? And that is 156 equals n minus 1. N minus 1 times 4. Ayan. And then, i-divide natin both side by 4. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry. That's negative 4 pala. Sorry. So, that's negative 4. Negative 4. So, ika-cancel na natin to. Negative 156. Tama? Divide mo siya ng negative 4. So, since pareho sila ng sign, magiging positive yung answer natin. As we all know that when we divide integers, if they have the same sign, the answer is positive. So, the answer is 39. Okay? Equals n minus 1. And then, nililipat ko si negative 1, so magiging positive 1. And 39 plus 1 is 40. So, the nth term is 40. Ibig sabihin, from 151 to negative 5, 40 yung mga numbers dyan. So, ang hanapin natin is yung sum ng lahat ng mga terms na nandyan. So, kumpleto ng given natin, we have a sub 1, which is negative 151, a sub n, negative 5, and n is equal to 40. So, just put them in the formula, or the given in the formula. So we have, ayan, 151 plus negative 5, which is equal to 146 times 40. Am I right? So that's 146 times 40. And then, yung nakuha mo, i-divide mo siya ng 2. So, ang dapat mo makuha ay 2,920. Tama ba ang answer mo? Kung tama, ibig sabihin, kung pareho tayo ng answer, ibig sabihin, tama yung answer mo. Okay? Alternative formula for the sum of arithmetic series. So, ito yung alam nating formula. Yung a sub n, pwede natin siyang palitan ng a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. So, magiging ganito yung answer, ang ating formula. And then, isi-simplify natin siya. So, until siya maging ganito. Okay? So, where n is the number of terms, a sub 1 is the first term, and d is equal to the difference, no? Halimbawa, nagkataon lang na hindi given yung ating last term. Okay? So, pwede mong i-derive yung formula, no? Halimbawa, hindi sinabi ko ano yung last term. Okay? Hindi siya sinabi sa problem. So, since nawawala yung a sub n, substitute natin siya sa ganitong, okay, ganitong formula. Okay, so let's see another example. So, find the sum of this series. Ayan. In this one, meron naman siyang ending. So, I think, ito yung ending niya. 36, a sub 36, ang j is equal to 0. So, the first term natin, ano kaya ang first term natin? So, kung magiging 0 yan, that's 2.25. Tama? Because 0.75 times 0 is 0. Okay, and then, that's 2.25, and then kung gagawin natin lahat yan, ito yung magiging itsura niya, no? Okay. And then, it is not convenient to find the last term. So, we will use this one, okay? If we cannot find the last term. So, if we will use this one, if it's not convenient, if we will use this formula, okay, our n from this 3 minus 2.25 is 0.75. Tama? And then 3.75 minus 3 is 0.75. And then a sub 1 is 2.25, and the difference is 0.75. The nth term is 36, right? Oh, it's 37? How come? Nag-iba yata. Mali ba ang given natin? Anyway, for let's say it's 37, no? Maybe there's a typographical error. A sub 1 is equal to 2.25, d is equal to 0.75. So, ito yan. Okay? So, what is the term now? Using this one, okay, we can have the what do you call this? For instance, siguro hindi given ito. I think so. Magkamali lang siguro ako ng pagtatype. For instance, hindi given yan, no? Okay. Now, we have 2.25 as the a sub 1, right? Here. So, ang n natin ay 37. Ang d natin is 0.75. So, let's compute first. The 37 minus 1 is 36 times 0.75. So, 36 times 0.75, the answer is 27. And then for this one, 2 times 2.25, what's your answer? 2 times 2.25, that's 4.5. Then add the 2. So we have, what's the answer? 4.5 plus 4.5 plus 27. That's 31.5 times 37. That's 1003.5. Can you follow? And then divide it to 2. That's 500. Oh, wait lang. There's something wrong with my computation. I'm sorry. 2.25. Let me check again. Times 2. That's 4.5. Tama? And then 36 times 0.75. That's 27. Tama naman. So we have 27 plus 4.5. So we have 27 plus 4.5. 31.5. Times mo siya ng 37. That's 1,165.5. I-divide mo siya ng 2. That's 582.75. So we have the correct answer here. No? Sorry for the wrong computation a while ago. So the answer is 582.75. Okay. Now, your turn. Let's have this one. Okay. We have summation where I is equal to 1 up to 35. So we have negative 45 plus 5i where I is equal to 1. So the first term, ano yung first term natin? If it is 1, so that's negative 40. Tama? So let's do both equations. So let's find the sum. If we will use S, the n is 35, the a sub 1 is negative 40, and the a sub n is equal to 130. You can check it by computing it on your own. Then we will just put it to the formula. So we have negative 40 plus 130, and that's equal to, I think, 70 times 35, and then your answer will be divided by 2, so that's 1,575 for the S. That is the sum of the number from 1 to 35. Now, how about if we will use this given? Okay, suppose that we don't know the last term. So we have n, which is 35. Okay, and then we have 2, and then a sub 1, which is negative 40 plus n minus 1, and then that's 35 minus 1. Our n is 35. And then the difference, what is the difference? We have 3 for the difference. So we will get at least 3 terms para makuha natin yung difference nila. Okay? So now, this is our long process. So we have 2 times negative 40 is negative 80. Then 35 minus 1 is 34 times 3. Your answer will be added to negative 80. Multiply your answer to 35 and divide it to 2, you will get 1,575. So you will get the same answer. So it's up to you now if what formula will you going to use. Okay? Are you going to use this one or are you going to use this one? Anyway, since we're talking about the sum and it's always given naman yung ating nth term, kung ano yung nth term natin, always given naman yan. So I think I recommend you to use this formula. Okay? But in case na hindi siya given, so you need to find the nth term first. So meron tayong ibang formula doon that I've already discussed in the first video if I'm not mistaken. Okay? So that's all about for our lesson for today, which is all about sum of the arithmetic series. With that, thank you very much for listening.